With the Wave 5 teaser trailer being shown at the Nintendo Direct, we are all super excited that we finally saw something from Wave 5, that being Squeaky Clean Sprint. It is a brand new course coming within Wave 5 and later down the line for Mario Kart Tour. But there is even a bigger discussion right now amongst the community talking about this one track, Piranha Plant Cove, and the biggest thing right now is, will it be in Wave 5 or will it actually be pushed back to Wave 6 with tracks like Vancouver Velocity and other amazing tracks from the series? Let's dive in. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the channel. I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on the recent videos. I have a blast making them, and also I do have a Discord server down in the description as well. It's a great community that I have over there. I love talking to each and every single one of you. If you guys would like to be a part of it, just say hey, maybe talk one-on-one with me or just anything of that sort, please click that link down in the description below and let's dive right in. So the first thing I want to go over in this video really quickly is just a quick little recap of what happened at the Nintendo Direct. No, this won't be an in-depth review, or this won't be anything about the characters. I already have full guides, full reviews right here on the channel for you guys. I have a playlist called Wave 5 Booster Course Pass. If you guys want to watch it, you guys can. But the first thing is the brand new Nitro course that we are getting within Wave 5. That being Squeaky Clean Sprint. And the three new characters that we are going to be seeing, and I thought it was going to be two, but it's three. We got Wiggler, Kamek, and now we have Petey Pirhana. I'll talk a little bit more about Petey Pirhana in just a minute, but that is what we have for Wave 5 of the Booster Course Pass so far. And now I'm going to turn my attention to the Prefix leak. And if you guys have seen the Prefix leak before, you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. And in Wave 5, we are only supposed to be getting one Nitro course within Wave 5. And right now, since we already have, technically speaking, the bathroom course that fills up the slot for Wave 5. So technically speaking, we would not be getting Wave 5 if the Booster Course Pass Prefix leak was correct. And since the Prefix leak is not correct, because of this one thing, which is Maple Tree Way and Waluigi Stadium getting flipped around, this gives more opportunity to add tracks to retrospective cups. And this is just one example, and this example is not correct whatsoever. I mean, maybe it will be, but I'm really have low hopes for it. But this is just a really good example for you guys. So let's just say everybody knows that Wii Rainbow Road is going to be in Wave 6. What if they did decide to do it this way? And this would not make any sense, but let's just say they decided to move Wii Rainbow Road to Wave 5, and let's just take Koopa Cape, for example. They moved that to Wave 6. That is just, one little example I can give to you. I mean, if that is correct, they will all be super shocked, and I will be in a loss for words at that point. But just know that is not correct, and that is not what I think. That is just an example for you guys. Okay, so now I want to talk about that important thing that I mentioned earlier in the video, and some of you guys are already commenting, or some of you guys are already thinking, xXaceinator, since we got Petey Pirhana in Wave 5, that means that we are going to be getting Piranha Plant Cove in Wave 5 as well. And I really do agree with you guys as well. And also, personally, I think that's going to happen as well. But there are some things that we really have to think about. And, just because one character is added just doesn't mean that this track is going to be seen within Wave 5. My hopes are extremely high for this. And trust me, I think Piranha Plant Cove is going to be put into Wave 5 alongside with Petey Pirhana. I mean, that would just make no sense at all. It's like adding Donkey Kong without DK Mountain, or DK Jungle without Donkey Kong as well. Trust me, guys, I really think that this is gonna happen, but there are some facts and there's some downsides that we do have to look at. Just the slightest case that this does not happen, it does get moved to Wave 6. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong about this, and feel free to actually just comment it or DM me if you guys have me on Discord or anything of that nature, because I do not play Mario Kart Tour a lot, but I'm pretty sure that Piranha Plant Cove and Petey Pirhana actually released together, and I don't know the other tracks that it came with. I think it only came with two variants, and we got the third one later down the line, and trying to follow up with Mario Kart Tour Twitter and just the other Mario Kart Tour YouTubers. But this is what I believed happened, and I believe strongly that if they came into Mario Kart Tour together, and I'm gonna say this time and time again on the channel, maybe even 50% at this point, whatever comes into Mario Kart Tour is most likely going to be seen within Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Booster Course Pass. We deciphered that a long time ago. The graphics gave it away, and some of the characters now are giving it more away. That content from Mario Kart Tour is getting ported over to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I shouldn't say ported, I should be saying, remade or remastered per se at that point. So don't worry, guys, I have a very strong feeling that we will see Piranha Plant Cove within Wave 5, but it's not about my opinion, it's more the fact of how it's going to be getting added. I want to emphasize that really good for you guys. how is it going to be added? So what I think personally, and you know, there are so many different opinions about this, but I'm going to take all those opinions and shove it into one major opinion, and that major opinion is going to be, it's going to be swapped around with one track. And honestly, I have no idea what track it could be. You know, it could be Sunset Wilds, it could be the GCN track, which we could have 3, which I highly doubt. It could even be quote-unquote Wii Koopa Cape, or it could be one of the tour tracks. This can go any way, like, at this point. And, you know, this is the more likely outcome that we will see if Piranha Plant Cove does come within Wave 5. So, what I personally think, because some of you guys might actually ask me, you know, what do you think if I don't say it in this video? Personally, for me, what I think is going to be happening is we will see, despite the difficulty or despite anything, we will see SNES Bowser's Castle 3 within Wave 6, you know, maybe before Wii Rainbow Road. It's just it's such a toss-up, like, I can't even describe for you, but that is, like, what I personally think is going to be happening if they do decide to do a little bit of a switcheroo when it does come to what track they would be replacing within Wave 5. So now here comes the other side of the coin. You know, if you guys have been around with me for quite some time, you guys know how I like to look at both sides of the story, just in case, you know, something does happen, just, you know, so you guys don't get your hopes up for anything in that nature. Like I said, I really think Piranha Plant Cove has a strong chance because Petey Pirhana was released in Wave 5, and I'm really shocked that it wasn't actually shown in the Nintendo Direct teaser. But if Piranha Plant Cove does not actually make its way into Wave 5, I have a very, very, very strong feeling that we will actually see it within Wave 6. And if that situation does happen where we see Piranha Plant Cove within Wave 6, this means 2 things. The first one being, Wave 6 is going to be super easy to predict, and I'm pretty sure I can predict it right now if that was the case. It'd be Piranha Plant Cove, DK Mountain / you know, Daisy Cruiser, actually, since we're going to be seeing 2 GCN tracks, or maybe even Dino Jungle, Wii Rainbow Road, Vancouver Velocity, the Rome track, and that's pretty much 6 tracks right there if that's the case. So we're just missing 2 tracks, and that's the first, you know, sort of reason that I have. The second reason is the characters that we see right now with Petey Pirhana being released within Wave 5, that means that these characters do not line up with anything at all anymore. And, you know, Birdo was just a coincidence at that point. And, you know, theoretically speaking, I get it that we did see Birdo within Wave 4, but if we did get Piranha Plant Cove within Wave 6 instead, that chain is broken, and that means no more sort of character matching. So the predictions will get even more crazier as, you know, we get closer to Wave 6 when that time does come. So here we go. Here are my final thoughts for this video and just everything alone. You know, as we get closer and closer to Wave 5, the predictions are getting more and more sort of locked in per se. As soon as we saw Squeaky Clean Sprint, everyone changed their predictions. You know, it's just a crazy wild ride to be going on with you guys. But it's just like shooting the layup at this point. That's how close I feel like we are to Wave 5. And the trailer is like so ready to be dropped. You know, I feel like the Wave 5 teaser trailer for Nintendo Direct, which is sort of like a, okay, Wave 5 is coming soon, everybody get ready, it's going to be dropped, I don't know, tomorrow, and I don't think that's going to be the case. If it does happen, I'm rushing home and doing a reaction video to it because I want to do that on the channel, but like the whole entire situation just, it gets crazier and crazier by the day. It's like we're all at like, you know, a book club and there's one presenter up there talking about predictions, and then we got another one, it's like, hey, person over there, what are you doing? What are your predictions? And you know, what are your character predictions and stuff like that. That's exactly what it feels like. And you know, like I said time and time again, I am not perfect. I try to bring you guys just Mario Kart content, just, you know, talking about each of these tracks individually. And what we do see for Wave 5, I'm pretty sure is going to shock everybody. It pretty much already has with the Wiggler controversies right now. You know, Wiggler not being expected, and you know, he's here now. Some people really like him. I mean, like I said earlier, my thoughts on him are pretty much talking about, I'm excited, but I wish we saw one of the Kongs instead, you know, just stuff like that. It's just crazy right now, and I want you guys to understand that I am trying my best to, you know, bring you forth, you know, some content you guys can watch about the Booster Course Pass, and my predictions could be way off or they could be spot on, just like the release date that I had. I said the release date is July 7th. Since we got the Nintendo Direct, you know, last week pretty much as of me making this video, we most likely won't see it July 7th, so just keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled for anything, just any video you watch from this point forward. Keep your eyes open, anything could change. That's all I want to tell you guys. So that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Like I said, keep a strong mind. You guys got this. We are closer and closer to wave 5. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy that video, please smash that thumbs up button. If you guys do want more content on the Booster Course Pass or anything, and maybe we'll switch to Mario spin-offs later down the line, you know, I've already gotten asked that a few times, you know, what are you gonna be doing after the fact? So yeah, so maybe we'll start switching to other content as well, you know, Mario spin-offs, not really like mainline Mario games. So yeah, if you guys do want to stay up to date with that, please subscribe to the channel if you guys do want more. And that's gonna be it for today's video. Remember, stay healthy, stay clean, said it right this time. Bye.